Hello patrons, how's it going? I hope you're all well. Greetings from the Beehive. Thanks so much for all your lovely feedback about The Man with the Rubber Head. I was delighted that you liked it and enjoyed it. I was really pleased with how it came out, so onwards and upwards. I've got a busy day today in the Beehive and getting stuff ready for tour. I need to check that all of my sounds are still working in the Line 6 Helix after that little panic that I had when I updated it a few days ago. I also need to pack, and another thing that I'm doing is I'm aiming to film and record another silent movie. And it's another Melier-Debussy matchup. And I gave those of you who tuned in to the live stream or caught the replay, I gave you a bit of a sneak peek of that, and it's a film called The Eclipse, and it being involving an eclipse of the moon, or the moon is involved in it, I thought it would be appropriate to use the tune, the Debussy tune. I'm just going to swap hands because my arm is dropping off. I thought it would be appropriate to use the Debussy tune Clair de Lune, which the translation is Light of the Moon or Moonlight. But in this case, if you recall, the way that I did The Man with the Rubber Head was to create a click track first, so that I could then play along with it. And that works really well for the piece that I use, Dr. Grader's Ad Parnassum, because Dr. Grader's Ad Parnassum has got a really kind of driving rhythm, a regular rhythm. It works really well with a click. However, Clair de Lune, I feel like if you try to play Clair de Lune to a click, you're just gonna kill the feel of it. You know, ba da da. If you put that with a click, bo da dee da, do da 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 dee da, do da dee da, do da na na dee da 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 da. It's not going to have the same effect at all. It really needs to breathe. It really needs to, you know, kind of the tempo needs to ebb and flow quite naturally with that, which would be very difficult to program with a click. And even if you did manage to do it, it probably would end up sounding a bit more mechanical than if you just did it free time. So with that in mind, I'm going traditional on this silent movie. And what I've done, we talked about hit points before. Basically, a hit point is simply where you want a certain event in the music, so maybe the start of a section, a note, a chord, something like that, to coincide specifically with a certain event in the film. So certain hit points in the Man with the Rubber Head were when the guy put down the table on the floor, when he sat on a chair, when he started pumping the bellows. There were all things in the music, be it notes, chords, starts of sections, etc., that tied in with those specific events in the film. So these hit points I'm going to have to, rather than listen out for using a click track, I'm going to be looking out for them. So here is the film behind me. And I've just made a note. I've got my rear-facing camera here, so I'm not so sure if you can see it. But I've just made a note of a lot of these hit points. So one certain hit point where I'll play a specific chord is I've got as when the lady appears. So when this lady appears on her moon, I'll do something. And then the next hit point for one chord later is where the man bumps into the lady. And then two chords later is going to be another man appearing. And then if we go through this, they start swinging on this moon like this. And that's another hit point. That's something else happens at that point. And then two girls or two ladies appear from the side. So another chord happens there. So this is a very different way and probably similar probably more similar to what an original silent movie accompanist would be doing. They'd get an idea of what was happening in the film and then try to make what was happening in the music coincide with that. So that's what I'll be doing today. I will keep you posted. I'm hoping to get the whole thing finished. Could be a late night, but I'll let you know how it goes. All right, speak to you soon, patrons. Bye.